Howdy fellas, we're back with Minecraft episode 11 of the Survival Forever World, whatever you want to call it, series. Now, last episode, we made this massive sheep farm, 4x4, every colour, and we're going to make use of it straight away, straight in this episode, by making a cactus farm. So, if you want to see how we made this, I mean, you can probably assume just by looking at it, but if you want to see the process, I will, well, go watch the previous one. I'll link the playlist underneath. If you want to see how we made any of these things as well, they will be there. If you do enjoy this, please drop a like and consider subscribing. It helps me out a ton, gets me out to more people. I'm trying to grow. I'm a small channel, you know how it is. Help a brother out and all that. So we're going to get straight into it. I have already bred up the green, lime, and white sheep a little bit. Only a very little bit, because it's still a very small area, so I don't want them to run out of grass. But we should have 6 sheep in each of those areas now, because we're going to need a lot of lime, decent bit of green, and a little bit of white wool. So we are going to, as we have done with any wool build, start straight away just collecting our wool, because we want to get as much as we can before we actually get into the build, so there's less waiting around later. Right, I'm gonna need these buckets. Any of these other things? I don't believe so. I am gonna need some sand, because I decided that building a kind of sand outline around it would... Oh, hello mate. Building a sand outline around it looked better, because it's, you know, it's a cactus, they grow on sand. Just thought it worked. So, we need to start collecting the wool from these fellas, and I've just remembered something else that I need that I should have got when I was in the house and I completely forgot, so that's great from me. Excuse me, sir. I need to grab dirt, because after we've grabbed some of this wool from the sheep, I'm going to be filling in the big hole over there, the big divot, because that is where we're going to build it. So we need the dirt. Where's the dirt? Here's the dirt. We have a lot of dirt. Oy, oy, oy. I will also be needing some torches, because to make it easier for myself, I'm not actually gonna like fill it in completely, because that would take an unnecessary amount of dirt, and I don't need to do that. So instead, I'm just going to make a stack of torches. I'm gonna literally just build the top layer of dirt, and then just put torches underneath so that no mobs can spawn in it. It is just going to be a big hole, and if we ever build anything that goes underground, then it will go into the hole, but it's not like we can, it's not like we can't just build walls if we do make an underground thing. So it's just slightly more efficient. There we go. That's all the lime. Only 10 lime. Not great, but it's doable. As in, usable. That's the fella. Give me some of this. Close that. Did not mean to do that. And looks like we're going to have to be sleeping instantly, apparently. That's interesting. To be honest, I thought I slept literally just before I pressed the record button, but oh well. So we'll go have a sleep, we'll come back, and yeah, we're going to need a lot more than this. So hopefully in the time we're doing the dirt, we will be able to get enough. So I'll see you in the morning. Never mind. There we go. I have also noticed, while we're on the topic of things, it is day 182. For any of you observant people out of the 7 people who watched the previous video, yes, the day count has gone up from then. It's because I realised that in the last one I didn't replant any petals, so I put them back. And I mean, I've done it slightly differently to the natural way, because down there is natural, where it's like there are kind of fewer bunches of them, but they're the higher version, so there's like 4 on one block. I've done it more spread out where there's less 4-in-1 blocks, but still it works. It looks nice, and when there's more buildings, it won't look as repetitive because it will be interrupted. But yeah, that's why the day count's gone up. It's just because I, in between episodes, added these petals back here. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to clear out the trees in this area because it's going to go up to, I believe... Oh, hello. I don't remember where it goes up to. I'm going to have to look at that in a second. Can you not go away, please? Oh. Also, side note, I've just realised there is literally no game audio, so I'm going to have to fix that in a minute. I think I turned it off because I was... Actually, I don't even know why. But I think I turned it off at one point. Yes, I did. There we go. You know what? Let's get some music in here. We don't... This is very quiet. Okay, cool. There's still none. It's just my eating's really loud now. I don't remember what I'd normally have this on. Like 25? Yeah, that seems about right. Anyway. We need to... Why am I going all the way over there? We need to cut these trees down. Oh wait, I was going there for the banners. My brain works 100% of the time. All the time. So I'm gonna just stick this like banner in the house, bottle in the chest and all that. I'm gonna go quickly check what level I plan to build the dirt up to, and I'll get back to you. Okie dokie, I've double checked, and I'm going to just mark out the path. Oh, there's the music. I'm going to just mark out the path first, because then I can find it a bit easier to do. So it is in line with this, where it curves like this, like that. There we go. And we're just going to dig this up towards the thing. And if any of you are questioning it, I don't remember if I said in the last episode that I was going to do this. I'm using the stupid little one instead of spade because I just kind of have it there, so I might as well. I mean, I could use spade and then use this to fix it, but I don't know. Anyway, so it's just going to come down one layer here, 2, 3, and 4, and this will be the level where it caps out. So I'm just going to kind of build this out into the middle to signify that. There we go. So it's just going to all come out at that level, and anything below that, trees and whatever, need to be removed. And then we can just build most of it, and I'll stick the torches in afterwards, I think. So we're just going to get these trees mined out, and I will be back with you in a minute. Okay, so I've cleared the trees, I've put the stuff away in the chest. We got about a stack and a half of logs, I think. So what we want to do now is obviously the patching over, but I think just before we do that, I'm gonna like make sure this cave is clear. Oh, the new bats look cool, man. I'm gonna make sure this cave's clear and cover it up with dirt. Same with this here. So yeah, we're just gonna get that done very quickly. That's a very small one. Ooh, hello. Give me Fortunate Fred. Lovely. I wasn't very fortunate. Oh, sick. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rename this to Not Very Fortunate Fred. That was terrible. Okay, well, yeah. I mean, it is Fortune 1. I can't really expect anything big from it. Actually, there's not really much need to cover it up, is there? Because I'm going to be covering it up anyway. I'm going to be covering up higher than this and just putting torches around. Yeah, well, fair enough. I don't know why I said fair enough to myself. Speaking into nothing, and no one is very easy. Yeah, I'm gonna do the dirt over the top before I do the torches, just so that it's easier to see how many torches I need to put down and where. So I'm gonna go clear out that second cave, layer the dirt over the top, and I will pop back to you when it is finished. And then we can actually get on to the build, assuming we have the wool, which currently we don't. It took a while, but it is done. We have got the over grass layer. Underneath there are torches, and I have lined out here the outline for the cactus farm. So, as you will probably be able to tell by Les' thumbnail, it's just going to be a huge cactus. That's it, really. I think. I mean, it's not a completely new idea. I think Dan TDM did it, to be honest, but it's the best one, and it helps me make use of the wool. It's not going to be insanely detailed. It's only 3 colours, but it doesn't have to be to fit in here. Given, you know, this is quite simple. This is quite simple. That's a cow head, and that's a big bottle. So, you know, but we got the outline here. It's a 14 by 14 thingy dingy. And for reference, because I don't want to necessarily have to keep going back and checking, I'm just going to have this here. And here's the sand for the outside layer around it, which I'm realizing I can actually just do now, to be honest. So we're going to have to lift all of this up by 1. Just so that it doesn't look weird. I'm going to kind of keep it the same as that hill there. So it's just slanted vaguely. This side is fine. Oh, dearie me. Need to put that there. So I'm going to get the base dark green outline going. And I'll come back to show you that. And then we will fill in some of the lime green. I only say some because realistically I'm not going to have enough materials yet to do all of it, because it's quite a big structure. I don't actually remember how tall it is exactly, but it's enough that that's not going to fill it in properly yet. So I will quickly go and check how big it actually is. But we will get the green outline going first. And I'll get back to you, so give me just 1 second. Now, I'm aware what you're looking at may look fairly horrendous. And that is because I've placed all the blocks that I had. I've built the framework out of what I've got. These white blocks are just the little spikes on the cactus. I've not put all of them in yet, but I'll get around to it. And all we've really got to do for the outside now is just sit and grind resources, which is kind of long. So I'm debating doing the inside and just kind of building up the internals while we wait for the outside materials. So I think that's probably what we're going to do. And it starts with digging out a bit of this floor. If I remember rightly, it is all 4 of these, and then just all the way across here. So this is where water's going to go, because we're going to have a track of cacti growing on this side, and another one on the other side. 3 layers up per side, just because there was space when I was doing it in the practice thing. Gonna have hoppers in the middle going to 1 center chest, which is reached by going down here. So what, we need stairs here, stairs there. I believe I did the hoppers at this level. Yeah, I did. So we're gonna need, I'm just gonna put white wool here to signify where the hoppers are gonna go. And we're gonna need another one here. And then the chest will be there. So we'll go with wood for the chest. And then just mirror this across here for where the hoppers are going. There we go. And that's the hoppers. So we're going to need to actually build the chest there, dig the little gap into the middle. And I will do that in a second after I've slept. So now that we're back here, we can get back onto the grind. So we need to dig out this side as well. And all I did was just stick water in the corners. And then it should, if I've done this correctly, flow perfectly over to where the hoppers will be. And then it will all run nice and functionally. If I just get the water. Bosh one there. And bosh one there. Ah. Right. Well, in the practice, I did do hoppers like this. And I was just checking in this to see if I could get away with doing it a bit smaller. But no, if we need to use the iron, we'll use the iron. We'll just get the water on this side as well. And there we go. So yeah, this will be replaced by hoppers. This will be where the chest goes. So we need to dig out this little space to the chest. Wherever it is, there it is. So we can go quite far down with this. And the good thing about that is, obviously we can expand it down into more chests, which is good. So if I just dig this out, then we'll just signify a hopper there and another chest there. So that's the kind of the marked out planning basis. White wool, where the hoppers go, pink where the chests will go. This is the layout. I will put sand, well, I think I put dirt at like this level, sand at this level, cactus at this level. Obviously dirt to hold up the sand, and then I put a row of blocks here at the like level above the cactus, because sometimes when the ones that I had on the edge here, because I have it in a kind of diagonal pattern, spreading across these 3 blocks. So, wait, is it these 3? No, it's these 3. Yeah, these 3 blocks. And then I have a row of blocks here, because sometimes when the ones on this row broke, the cactus would fly over and not get in the water. So we just put a row of blocks. I can't signify like over me. I meant like across the top here, from this block going over to that wall, just to catch it. Yeah, that's it really. So I'm just gonna go and get more of the materials, which will take a little bit. I'm gonna build up this outer casing. And actually, no. I said I was gonna do the middle, didn't I? What a smart fella I am. We're gonna go and get some sand and build up the middle. So, yet again, I may have gone slightly overboard compared to what I said I would do. Because, to be honest, I completely forgot to click a button. So, instead of just getting the materials and then coming back to show you making the inside, I made the inside because I forgot, because I'm good at this. So, still have very little progress on the outside, but here is the inside. Obviously we don't have enough cactus to fill it out completely, but we've got back 2 rows filled in, we've got the fences placed down on this first layer, and we've got the walls built in here to stop these front cacti from bouncing out when they're actually there. So what we need to do is take these fences and set them up on the upper levels as well. Need to get some more dirt so I can finish off that top layer, and we need to get the hoppers and chests running. So I think we'll start with the hoppers and chests, and then we'll move on to the upper levels afterwards. So we need, how much iron do we need? It's what, 5 per hopper. So we need 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I think since we've only got cacti on one side currently, I'm just going to do the 25. Because it's easier and there's no point wasting the iron. So 25 iron and what, 7 chests? So we should have enough for that. I'm pretty sure we've got like 30 raw iron in the chest anyway, even if we don't have the ingots. So this should be enough if we can just get down here. Ooh. Yeah, there you go. So we just need 2 more, which is fine. We can get that cooked up now. And I need chests. How many chests? We've got 10. 1, 2, 3. Take away. Give us the 7. Lovely, majubly. And before I go up the stairs again, just put this stuff away. Need that there. All of this should be good now. And we need to sleep again. Yay! Give me 1 minute. And now that we've slept, we can get back to doing this. So that's 1. And that's done now. So it is 5 hoppers and 2 chests. Is 5 hoppers it? 5 hoppers is not enough. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, it is. Never mind. I was thinking of both sides again, even though I literally just said we're not doing both sides. I am great at my job. I'm just going to quickly shear the sheep on the way past, and then we'll get these hoppers implemented. Okie dokie, and we're back here. So if we just clear out this wool here, then we should be able to lead that into there. And then, if we can find a way to actually get in here, go labosh and labosh, put that back, and same on this side, bang, and can I slot this there? Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, there we go. Get the fences put back. And get this replaced with the chest, and then this small scale version will be operational. And there we go. So, what do we want to do now? We want to build up the outside. I'm gonna keep these like wool and planks and stuff there just to bear in mind what the format will be. Excuse me. And let's make some stairs. I don't think we'll need very many. This should be exactly enough, actually. There we go. Nice. And now, let up. I mean, I'm gonna just quickly put that there and that there, just so it colour matches a bit more nicely, because I want to. So. I think I'm gonna try and put the white wool in now, because we don't have most of it in the right place. I should be able to work off this, but I'm just gonna consult the original creation. Because I will find it easier to remember how I dealt with these like corner bits, because you can see like this one sticks out that way and this one sticks out that way, and there's like these two that are really visible, or they're next to each other but they're only visible from one side. So it's just I remember missing out some of them, like just skipping them so it wasn't too kind of clogged. But yeah, I'm just gonna go quickly check how I did that and then chuck the whites in. Okay, so it may not look like much, but I've got the whites up on this side, and all we need to do is copy it over to the other sides. But I think for the other sides, I'm going to wait until I've filled it in with the lime, I think. Because you can understand how this would be annoying to fill in. I mean, it was annoying to do it on this side. It's made slightly easier by the fact that most of them tend to be on the dark green lines. But I'm still just going to wait until I've actually filled it in fully to do the rest of it. So all that's left now is the longest bit for me, and the equally as short as everything else bit for you, where I go and sit for like 3 hours trying to get enough wool to build this thing, and you can flick straight ahead in about 10 seconds. So, wish me luck, I guess, and I'll see you for me in like an hour, and for you, I'll be back in a tick. It's been a day, and unfortunately we're still not done, But it is, well, I mean, it's day 199, and we're going through to day 200. 200 days on this world is crazy for me. I know there's, like, people who make one video about 2,000 days, but 200 days is insane. I don't think I've ever spent this long on a world before. And doing it with you lovely people is very, very fun. It's very nice. So, thank you for getting this to, well, thanks for giving this the support that you have. I probably would have quit if there wasn't enough, because it's kind of what you have to do at this stage. But yeah, basically thanks for keeping this alive. And yeah, we're gonna make the 200-day cake. I know I gave you a little sneak peek there. I'm gonna try and keep the cactus out of view because we're not actually done. Yeah, there we go. And we need a little pedestal for it. So, how did we even do the pedestals? What was it? Like I think it was a stripped cherry log, maybe? I believe it was. There we go. So, up here. And where are we gonna put it? Just here, maybe? I think that works. Let's make that the platform. Oh, I need a sign. Ooh, that's not good. Didn't grab one of them before I came up. Very helpful. There we go. Right, cake. How does one make a cake again? Oh wait, we need sugar, don't we? Now we should be able to make it. There we go. Egg in the middle. I don't know why I picked up 3. And there we go. Cake for the 200 days. Let's have a chomp out of that. There we go. Day 200. And episode 11. There we go. Day 100, episode 5. Day 200, episode 11. We're getting through here. Also, I found another cat. It was in the cow farm for some reason. It was just kind of there, so I robbed it and it's mine now. We do still need names for the animals, by the way. We got them on like episode 6 or something like that, and still haven't named any of them. So if you do have any name ideas, please do drop them in L comments. We have 1 name tag currently. I will go and get more eventually. But for now, we can name 1 thing. I need to name the donkey Gizmo. That's what I remember. Donkey Gizmo and the dapper cat. But that is all I remember. I don't think we found any names for anything else. Anyway, that was that. Just showing you just cutting back for the day 200. Didn't want to miss out on that. We've got a cat. We've got a cake. It's all going great. I'll be back in a bit when we finish the cactus. Right. It's been multiple hours. Overall, I think since our last cut, it's been 4 Minecraft days, so what, 40-ish minutes? We're finally done. It's not fully complete on the inside, as in, I've done one side, like I've done this left side, but I haven't done the right side, because we don't have the cactus for it yet, and to be fair, we don't really need it at the minute. Probably will fill it in at some point, but anyway, enough yapping. Here it is, the complete cactus. And it looks very simple, but you know it's going to. It's only got 3 colours on it. Looks, I think it fits in quite well with the area overall. Squeezes in nicely behind the cow farm and everything. And inside we have the actual layers, as you've seen already. This ladder was originally to get to the roof, but I can also just use it to like edit these layers if I need to. Almost had enough space to build another layer, but not quite, sadly. So we got all of this stuff. All of it, you know, falls down into the water. Oh, just saw one break. Filters into there through the hoppers. Eventually, we'll copy paste it over there, like I said. But for now, it's still pretty fast, to be fair. It gets me what I need. Well, it gets me as much cactus as I'm gonna need, to be fair, because I mean, eventually I might filter this into a furnace for XP or something, but to be fair, we've got the zombie farm, we don't really need it. We've got green dye, basically. We don't really need to go back to the desert unless we want sand and only want to get it from 2,000 blocks away for whatever reason. But yeah, it's finished. The inside looks good, the outside looks good. It's done. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you want to see next. Go watch the previous ones if you haven't already. If you enjoyed, please do drop a like and consider subscribing. It helps me out a ton, gets me out to more people. We're trying to grow. You know how it is. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.